big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth, I want to talk about spring and what that means. Because everyone has their own way of looking at spring. Sure, let's just go into all the details of what spring means. Sure, plants and trees start blooming and they have that pollen on it, and pollen can be bad for your nose and make you have allergies. But there's also other benefits, or there's other things to spring that have meaning. For example, the temperatures start to get warmer. People start becoming more jovial and more happy and more excited and more fun during that springtime. And this year's spring, I don't know if it's going to be any different than any past springs, but there's one thing that's happening this spring that is pretty exciting. Not just mostly for me, but for everyone who has a birthday between March 20th and April 19th. You guys should be excited because Aries season's almost upon us, which means that, and that's a fire sign, by the way, just to make that clear. Everyone who has a birthday on the first day of spring or this year, which is a week from tomorrow, to April 19th, that everyone in that time frame is an Aries baby, because that's how the astrological signs work. Now, I could go on and on about astrological signs and all of the other types of astrological signs that happen throughout a year, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about spring, and spring usually lasts a month or two. By the time mid-May, early June rolls around, that's when we start to get into that summer weather, whether it be 80 degrees, 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Mostly it's going to be between the range of 90 to 100 degree weather days. But right now we're focusing on spring, because spring is right around the corner, literally right around the corner. It's like 8 days away. According to the calendars and according to probably every single person on this planet who believes in the spring equinox, which happens to start next week. And there's just so much stuff that's going to happen between now and next week. And everyone's going to start shedding those winter clothes and start, getting into that spring and summer-like clothing, whether that be, shedding the scarves, the jackets, the pants, all of that stuff, even socks. Some individuals are probably going to wear a lot more flip-flops now that, the temperature is going to start rising. We're getting into that 70-degree weather, that 80-degree weather. That's what's going to be happening over the next month or so, is that we're going to be getting that temperature that tells you it's springtime. Now, I'm not saying that, spring doesn't come with a few showers and things of that nature, but it's not going to be like 40 degrees or 50 degrees or 60 degree weather days anymore. It's going to start feeling like 70 degree weather, 80 degree weather. Those types of days are coming quick. Like I said, spring is just about a week away, and everyone's gonna want to start, figuring out plans to do camping, going on vacations, things of that nature. Even though summer's still a couple months away, people start to doing all that stuff and bringing their RVs and their fifth wheels and their trailers and all of that stuff out within the next month, because that's what spring is. It's starting to realize that, hey, the snow is going to start melting. And not say it's completely melting, but it will start melting. And, going to a campsite with your motorhome or your RV or your fifth wheel or your trailer or whatever you have. And it's not just, you don't have to do that all with that. You could go camping in your car. You can do all kinds of, you can go camping in a tent. You can go glamping if you really wanted to. all of those things are going to start happening over the next month or so, because that's what warmer temperature does. It brings us out of our shells. It brings us out of those winter type clothing that we wore from, let's say, October up until right around this point, which is the middle of March. And then once you get to that end of March, beginning of April, beginning of May, that's when everything starts to shift. Everything starts to change. And people realize that, the world realizes that, hey, we don't have to wear sweatshirts or jackets or, or long sleeve shirts or things like that anymore. We can start wearing t-shirts and shorts and flip-flops and things like that. And even tank tops as well. Even though some of us are a little bit hesitant on that, because some of us have a little bit of stomach or gut or whatever you want to call it. And there's nothing wrong with showing it, by the way. I'm just saying some of us are some of the humanity is probably going to be a little more hesitant in wearing tank tops and wearing no shirts or things of that nature. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. So let's just get into birthdays, because we have a few of them. I want to wish Jesse Page a happy 25th birthday, Tyra Ward a happy birthday, Meg Turney happy birthday, Allison Albrecht happy birthday, and Jamie Alexander happy 40th birthday today. And that does it for birthdays today. We got one birthday tomorrow. And then I think it's two. I'd have to go and look at my phone, but I think it's 2 birthdays tomorrow. And then, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.